Hey there, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Thank you guys so much for being here today. Here's the Devil. We have the Five of Swords. Gosh, this person, yeah, I feel like they really messed something up with you perhaps, and it could be because like you are so different than the type of person they're used to that they didn't know how to act. Didn't know what to do, didn't know how to think. Here's the Five of Pentacles. They could be feeling kind of like ashamed or bad about something right now. Maybe you kind of decided to leave them. Here's the High Priestess. Maybe some of you went silent on them. Looks like there could be some silence here for some of you. But yeah, I do feel like you feel like this mystery, like this unknowable thing to them. Like, or they feel like maybe you're from the heavens. Here's the Seven of Cups, or they see you as someone like very psychic. Like maybe you could really see into them. Like you really understood them. And they were scared. I feel like some of them got scared and ran because on the inside they feel like crap. Like they feel not good enough. And this is someone who could put on a very confident exterior. And they realized like you could see everything about them. And this made them really uncomfortable because their usual type might not be able to really like notice much about them, and they feel safer with like someone like that. And here's the Eight of Cups. Okay, Queen of Swords. So wow, there's distance here, there's silence here. So I feel for a lot of you this is like no communication, maybe some blocking on one or both ends. So if you feel like your connection's going really really well, then this might not be your pile, but you can always check to see if there's a special message for you. So let's see. Oh yeah, let me get some oracle cards for what else is going on. What is their energy towards you, pile 5? I feel like something's kind of in the works here with the Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups. You're moving on to something better. Yeah. New doors opening, new dawn. Here's religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. This is interesting. The Devil, it's kind of like has religious themes as well. So yeah, this person, they might have very like strict beliefs or just very stubborn beliefs about something. So since maybe you were someone so different than they are used to, then maybe like the people they grew up around, they just didn't even know how to proceed with this connection. It's just such a mystery. I hope you'll wait for me. Yeah, I'm getting like this person just wasn't ready. They had some more maturing, growing up to do, perhaps. I think so, yes. Yeah, I think so, yes. That was the deal. And I dream about you a lot. Too much. Interesting, right? This is another Seven of Cups, under the Seven of Cups. So this person, maybe you look like you didn't even get through to them, but yeah, they're contemplating on this mystery of you quite often. Both of these are very dreamy cards right here. I feel like this person does run from their emotions though, although they kind of like to entertain them a bit. They like to entertain the idea of maybe being in love. It is something they try to rationalize. They try to bring themselves down to earth whenever they start maybe fantasizing about love. So I hope you'll wait for me. I almost feel like that could be maybe another partner in the works for you. Pile 5. You know, someone who will be able to show up back for you. Or it could possibly be this person here. All paths lead back to you. You know, if they do get their stuff sorted out, if they're able to improve their inner state here, maybe for some of them this is just a very turbulent, tough time they're going through. Almost some kind of religious persecution type thing. You know, moving away from things of their past to a new future. So yeah, this could be something that they are trying to just get their way out of, and they just need some time. But I'm feeling for more of you, this was like a rough connection, and there's a silence here. I think you're amazing. And I love you. Interesting. So separation. So this person might have had these feelings and just didn't know how to deal with them. Kind of like it's not you, it's me kind of thing. And some of them could be thinking like, okay, well, if this is meant to be, it will work out in the end for us. Wow, here is the Lamb showing up in reverse. This person's definitely afraid to show their more sensitive, gentle, vulnerable side. Very, very afraid. They could be quite sensitive, but they really guard themselves from opening up and showing this gentleness. It's very scary. I feel sometimes they feel like if they let themselves feel more sensitive, it will just break them if they open up to their emotions more. Okay, here's the Four of Swords. Yeah, they could still be healing from something where they did open their heart, and it was very, very, very painful because they might have been like just very, very gentle, sweet, sensitive person, and at one point, and they got hurt badly, and they're like, never again. So it could be one of those like, just I'm never gonna love again type things. So they're needing some time to process this, because yeah, if you are like not their usual type, they do see you as someone very different, and that's why this is a mystery. They're still trying to figure things out here. Like, can I trust this again? Can I trust in love again? Or am I going to get just totally ripped up? Okay, what are their main thoughts about you, pile 5? Here's the Six of Pentacles. So they know that you deserve a lot more than they've been giving you, for sure. The Two of Pentacles, something they've been debating with for a while. And the Ten of Cups. So it looks like they could be tossing this around in their head, just like a more real future with you here. The King of Wands. So I just keep getting this as a mystery to them, to figure out how to integrate maybe their more independent self, the one that just wants to do their own thing, go after their own goals, with having Two of Cups in their life, having, you know, a beautiful union here. So they feel thrown off balance, because I feel they were just used to just being out for themselves and just kind of being selfish. This could be connected to pile 4 as well. So we had someone who was like turning it around. They didn't want to be like so selfish anymore, because you'd humbled them. Here's codependent. My hands are tied. So they could also maybe they sabotaged this connection because they felt that they were held back, that they couldn't make a move towards you. So yeah, it's like it was almost easier to accept that, you know, maybe something was wrong with the connection than, you know, it was beautiful and perfect and they can't have it, because they don't like the feeling of like they can't have something that they really, really want. So maybe they were pretending they didn't really want it. They ran away from it. And here's, I'm haunted by the past and my own inner darkness, misery. Yeah, I feel like they are haunted by both. Both of these came through where they did really open up to someone and, you know, so vulnerable. And they really got hurt badly. And then they also have this inner darkness, you know, the Five of Pentacles, where they felt like you could see into them and, you know, see everything that's lacking in them, and this spooked them. Okay, their feelings. What are their overall feelings towards you, pile 5? All right, here is the Wheel of Fortune. The Three of Cups. Gosh, this person has like some really, I feel like lots of positive thoughts and feelings about you in the world. Yeah, speaking of positive. And then Ace of Wands. These are all extremely positive. Okay, so yeah, I really am getting like that this is like it's not you, it's me kind of thing. And they're heartbroken over this Three of Swords here. They do feel genuinely bad, maybe, about what went down here. And it's like they do like you a lot, apparently. So people can just have weird reasons for sabotaging something good. And the best thing you can do for yourself sometimes is just to make peace with that and just feel, you know, start believing that there's definitely plenty of people who you will really love and be attracted to, and who will be very, very mutual with. And for some of you, sure, this person could be coming back around because, wow, they do seem to really enjoy you. You know, really see maybe that there is something more with you down the road here. And here, yeah, open. I'm afraid of opening up my heart again. This could be their one big stumbling block. They need some time to maybe sort things out on their own, like work through their own inner stuff. And then they need some time to see that this is a trustworthy situation, to see that you aren't their usual type who did break their heart. And here's sorry, please forgive me. So they might realize like they really need to say sorry for something, like apologize. They feel like you deserve way more than what happened. Okay, their intentions towards you, pile 5. Here's the Ace of Wands. So maybe starting something new, getting fired up again. Maybe some very physical intentions there. We do have the Devil here. Yeah, definitely physical stuff. Here's the Page of Wands. Or just wanting to have fun with you again, you know, wanting to have like a positive start. They might not want to talk too seriously. So some of you might need and want a serious conversation. So that's definitely up to you, you know, if you'll take this approach. Wow, more fire, 2 of Wands. So I really feel like this person is like planning on, you know, coming back to you, wanting to just have fun with you again, wanting to show you a good time, wanting to show you that they are interested in you, that they haven't forgotten about you. But I do feel that they might not want to open up about how they're really feeling about things. That makes them kind of nervous. Okay, so what are their main blocks and fears with you, pile 5? We have, oh wow, the Devil coming up again. All right, so this person does let their own inner darkness just get the better of them sometimes, or their own, you know, the demons that haunt them from the past. Or they could still be tied to something, yeah, like tied to like a religion, tied to some kind of family situation, marriage situation that's just not happy at all. And they're kind of like a servant to it. So they can't, I feel like they can break away from this. They can't escape from it, but they have to make that choice. So you could be helping them start considering, you know, and listening to the wisdom about moving on from whatever this is that's bothering them so much, that's really holding them back. So yeah, I do feel like they could be really thinking and planning about a new life here. Kind of like looking out across the horizon to something new. Okay, so what do they most want you to know, pile 5? Here's 8 of Pentacles. Here's Temperance. So it looks like they want to work at this. They want to work at healing this with you. And Judgment. So they could have had some kind of wake-up call that if they don't act now, then, you know, they could lose you forever. Here's the Knight of Cups coming through as well. So I do feel like they're getting some kind of like intuitive nudges. They're maybe having some dreams that, you know, they better take some action here. Okay, so they've maybe seen you in a new light. They've seen the light on this connection. They're starting to understand this connection more. So the Lovers splitting from the deck. Goodness. There's really a lot going on with this person. You have really affected them greatly. I feel like nothing's ever going to be the same for them again. I feel like some of them maybe tried running back to safety or just feeling of what they're used to. But they can't get that feeling back. So it's like they have this restlessness now. Okay, advice for you, pile 5. We have no scorekeeping. I cut ties with past conflicts and make my personal life a clean, shiny slate. Beginning this moment, everything is new. When an old grievance repeats itself in my head, I introduce it to my new head tenants. Tolerance and equanimity. Then I give it its stupid t-shirts and records back and tell it to leave. Okay, that's pretty funny. So this is saying, yeah, maybe some of you do just need a clean break, a clean start. And maybe some of you are just going to go ahead and totally move on from this person and just not worry about it. You know, just totally clean and clear everything. For some of you, this might be like a fresh start with this person as well. You know, to just kind of just clear the records and just be like, let's just have this totally fresh start. But if you do have a fresh start with this person, just, you know, don't forget what has happened. You still have to learn your lessons, you know, learn from things, but you don't have to carry the negative emotions and charges with you. That's what kind of causes things to kind of keep happening again. You do have to kind of choose something new. Okay, so you guys definitely deserve to choose something new here, whether it's in this connection or, you know, outside of this connection. So let's get some messages from them. What might they say to you? Pile 5. We have, I'm haunted by us. Whoa. Yes, we have 2 devils showing up. It's like their demons are haunting them. and I can't make the first move towards you. Maybe my hands are tied here. Didn't we have that card? Yes, my hands are tied. I'm coming. And you consume my thoughts. Here's I want a new beginning. That makes sense with what we have for the intentions coming through. Okay, and here we have, I hope you're not with someone else, so maybe they feel like they've missed their time. Reach out to me, please. Let me know that you actually want a new start with me. I effed up. Of course that card came through in this pile. And I need to feel in control. Okay, the devil can be all about control. And I'm depressed, and depression even. I heard something about you, so maybe something has like piqued their interest or made them feel like, oh, maybe there's a chance with you now. Maybe a few of you were together with someone else, and then you've moved on from that person too. And so now this person, like, they heard about that and they're interested again. And they're like, oh, maybe I have a chance now. My past haunts me. Another card about haunting from 2 different deck creators. I need to let go of the old before I can make room for something new. Yep, we really saw that here for real. I'm not sure I can be who you expect me to be. I might not be there yet. I'm grateful for everything you've given me, the good, the bad, all of you, all of us. There isn't a single soul in this universe who could ever replace you. That could be why they're wanting to come through with an apology, because they're really understanding this. They're understanding more of your value. They're understanding like the peace that you brought to their life. I miss you. Can you feel me with you? Do you miss me? Mistakes are the soul's lessons. Goodness, so they've been learning a lot of lessons. Looks like, let's talk. And write down your feelings. So maybe they want to receive some kind of message from you. And surrender to the present feeling. So interesting, because we have that like kind of wipe the slate clean kind of thing going on here. I miss seeing you around. You're like, let's just focus on the present now. I'm not free to pursue what I want and let others kind of dictate how I think and feel sometimes. I'm coming towards you with an offer. I love your spirit. You shine like a star. You stole my heart. That's a sweet card. Here's, I promise I'm coming home. Don't give up on me. I've closed down my feelings. I quit love. Whoa. Yeah, it seems like that's what they did. Yeah, didn't we actually said that, I think, where they got so hurt that they're like, no more, never again. So that's where they were when they met you. And they were, I feel like, just doing just fine. And because they hadn't really maybe had any prospects that they really cared about pursuing something with. I want you to kiss me like you mean it and look me in the eyes. And you triggered my spiritual awakening. This was reversed, so maybe, you know, they tried to resist that for a while. And I love that you can see my truth, but it scares the SH out of me too. Now that's funny, because that was the main thing that was coming through here at the beginning, was that you could see right into them, and that like freaked them out, made them run, because no one else could do that. And this just split off the decks. We have another one about scaring the SH out of them. Love scares the SH out of me, but I want it. So that could be what they're concluding now. Trying to be brave about this. Okay, I think that's all I have for you.